Rest in Hell, Barem Bridge. Chainsaw Man Chapter 214 Review. The most despised antagonist of Chainsaw Man has finally met his demise in a single, swift move. However, Chainsaw Man now faces the formidable challenge of confronting hell itself. This chapter spans 13 pages. Surprisingly, there was no bomb. Instead, a straight line of flames engulfed the school. Denji witnesses Yoshida struggling as debris impales his body. Then, someone emerges from one of the shattered windows. The cause of this tragedy is none other than Denji's designated torturer, Barem Bridge. The flamethrower hybrid wields his flamethrower with a smirk, cutting through the school and preparing to torch Yoshida. He declares that both men have drawn the short end of the stick. It is probable that Barem was fully prepared to be killed here, anticipating Denji's reaction. Therefore, Yoshida was not a bomb switch, but rather a literal switch akin to a light switch. His purpose was to sacrifice himself to fuel Denji's transformation into Black Chainsaw Man. However, it is more likely that Yoshida was intended to be used by public safety as a sacrifice for the contract with the Hell Devil. Hence the switch reference. Barem was assigned to kill him. But this is where things become unclear. Barem Bridge is one of the heads of the Chainsaw Man Church, a group orchestrated by Fami to transform Denji into a weapon. This church serves as a countermeasure against the Death Devil and has historically opposed public safety. Barem, the man who triggered Denji's previous transformation, where he surrendered his body to Pachida, is essentially fixing his mess here. However, this organization was precisely against the Death Devil that we are witnessing, both in the form of the fake Chainsaw Man or Fire Devil, the source of the cult's powers, and now Barem, its other mastermind, working with public safety against the Death Devil. This confirms that the Chainsaw Man Church is no longer with Fami. With the death of the Fire Devil and Barem, the organization is defunct, except perhaps for the other hybrids who have not aligned themselves with Fami, such as Miri Sugo, who might as well be as gullible as Denji was when he was rescued by the Death Devil. Suddenly, Denji's intestine scarf emerges to lift Barem up as Denji transforms into Black Chainsaw Man. Barem is immediately brought to Pachida's mouth. The wicked man screams for his life as pain coils through his body from the saw blades inside Chainsaw Man, grinding his flesh painfully. Barem's last words were for Pachida to kill him first before eating him. This is because Barem would not be erased if he was eaten as a corpse, but now he is panicking because Pachida intends to fully erase his existence. No more flamethrowers and no more Barem Bridge. This is a fitting end for the man who killed Denji's new family, especially the way he torched Denji's apartment, pets, and served Denji's adopted sister Nayuta on a silver sushi platter. Now, we witness Denji standing alongside the two girls, Death and Famine, amidst a torrential downpour. Famine expresses relief that they managed to evade the clutches of Pachida. Indeed, if Pachida had chosen to act rationally and devour Death at that moment, Yuru would have emerged victorious, but Death would have been completely erased. However, it's unlikely that this would have resurrected all the deceased, merely pausing the cycle for the present. Regardless, it seems evident that the silent, violent Pachida had a clear intention of sparing Death and Famine, as both will be crucial in their fight against the new threat. Suddenly, a door opens, and the chapter concludes with the doors of hell replacing the sky view. It appears that public safety has employed its ultimate weapon, a new contract with the Hell Devil. Was Yoshida the sole individual who paid this price, or were both he and Barem destined to do so? Either way, this act is undoubtedly a result of public safety's contract with the Hell Devil. Upon witnessing Chainsaw Man allied with the Death Devil, public safety has clearly chosen to support Yuru, the War Devil. Perhaps this is how we will understand why he is referred to as the hero of hell. as the world will witness Chainsaw Man battling the Hell Devil, who holds dominion over hell itself. The question remains, in this apocalypse of death versus war, what is hell's role here? If hell is the overseer of the realm where devils, fears, are born,